Welcome to my take on the market here at philsgang.com. So let's take a look at this market. Since October, this market has been trying to break above 282 on SPY and has failed. It can't. Here's why. Because the banks drive the market. The banks are connected now to a historic $9 trillion in corporate debt. It's linked to that corporate debt that is dragging the banks down. Also, the banks have over $782 trillion in derivatives that the jibber jabbers on all these TV financial shows never talk about. The market since 2008 has never had a recovery. Because why? Because the banks are technically insolvent because of these derivatives. But to try to get that from these TV financial shows, never. From them, the economy is fantastic. The economy is the strongest economy ever. How could that be the strongest economy ever? What are you, nuts? Our housing markets. Housing starts are down. Home sales, both new and existing, are falling off a cliff. Construction spending falling off a cliff. We have the biggest deficit in history. Deficits mean they spend more money, the Congress, than it takes in, by almost $1 trillion. A budget deficit is so dangerous because a budget deficit is like an anchor on the economic growth. Let's take a look at this hottest, best economy ever. We were told by Larry Kudlow we were going to have a 4 to 5% growth rate annually. Wait a minute. We're just getting the numbers for 2018. Not even close. By the time they do their readjustments, it'll probably be about 2% or less. Why? Because of budget deficits. 2019, the first quarter, they're talking a GDP of the first quarter 0.3%. The first quarter in 2018 was 2.3%. So the market is very, very weak. And the reason, because of the debt these banks have, and these banks are weak. So the bottom line is Trump is going to have to do one of two things. He has been holding this market up for 12 weeks with, we got a deal with China. The U.S. and China trade agreement is going to be signed. We're going to sign it in Mar-a-Lago at the end of March. That's gone. So he's got to come up with QE. Unless he can get back to the U.S. trade agreement together with China, unless he can get that, regurgitate that, somehow get it alive again, the only thing he can do is another QE. In any event, we don't worry. Members of philsgang.com, because we short stocks with the same ease as we buy stocks. Join my gang, philsgang.com.